A recent appearance by Jim Carrey has unexpectedly sparked a wave of discussion across social media and entertainment news outlets. The legendary comedian, who has largely stepped away from the spotlight in recent years, made a rare public appearance that left many fans surprised, and some even confused. A video recorded on the red carpet at one of France's most prestigious film ceremonies quickly began circulating online, prompting heated debates about the actor's appearance. Some viewers claimed he looked completely different from how they remembered him, while a few conspiracy-minded commenters even went as far as suggesting the man in the footage might not be the real Jim Carrey at all. Was it simply the natural effects of aging, a new look, or internet speculation spiraling out of control? Today, we'll break down exactly what happened and why this moment suddenly placed one of Hollywood's most iconic comedic actors back into the headlines. Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel Newzly News. If you enjoy staying updated with the latest stories from the world of celebrities, film, and entertainment, you're definitely in the right place. Here we dive into the most talked about events, unexpected celebrity moments, and stories that quickly take over the internet. Today's story centers on a name that millions of people around the world instantly recognize, a man whose films defined comedy for an entire generation. For decades, Jim Carrey has been considered one of the most unique performers in Hollywood history. With his incredible facial expressions, energetic physical comedy, and unmatched comedic timing, he became a household name during the 1990s and early 2000s. Films like The Mask, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, and The Truman Show helped cement his reputation as one of the most creative comedic actors of his era. His performances were not just funny, they were unforgettable, filled with exaggerated expressions and fearless physical humor that few actors could replicate. Over time, he also proved that he could handle more serious and emotional roles, gaining respect from critics and audiences alike. However, in recent years, Carrey has chosen a much quieter lifestyle. Unlike many celebrities who remain constantly visible in the media, the actor has gradually stepped away from the film industry and public appearances. Because of this, anytime he does appear at a major event, it quickly becomes headline news. That is exactly what happened when he attended the prestigious César Awards ceremony in Paris. The César Awards are often considered the French equivalent of the Academy Awards and represent one of the most respected film ceremonies in Europe. The event celebrates achievements in international and French cinema and frequently honors legendary filmmakers and actors for their lifetime contributions to the industry. During the 51st ceremony, Jim Carrey was invited as a special guest and received the honorary Lifetime Achievement Award known as the César d'honneur. For fans of the actor, the moment was emotional and symbolic. Carrey walked onto the stage to accept the award and delivered a heartfelt speech that paid tribute to his late father and reflected on his long career in entertainment. One detail that particularly impressed the audience was the fact that he delivered most of the speech in French. The effort drew applause from the crowd, and in classic Jim Carrey fashion, he ended the moment with humor. Smiling at the audience, he joked, "How was my French? Almost mediocre, right?" The playful remark brought laughter from the crowd and reminded everyone of the comedic charm that made him famous in the first place. While the ceremony itself was widely praised, the real controversy began shortly afterward. Footage recorded on the red carpet after the event started spreading across social media platforms. In the video, Carrey appeared wearing a classic black tuxedo and sporting long, dark hair. As he held his award and spoke briefly with reporters, he looked relaxed and cheerful. However, some viewers were surprised by his appearance and claimed they barely recognized him. Almost immediately, the internet began filling with comments questioning whether the man in the video truly was Jim Carrey. One commenter wrote that the actor's eyes looked different from how they remembered them, insisting that the real Jim Carrey had very distinctive brown eyes. Another person suggested that the appearance change might be the result of cosmetic procedures. A few more extreme voices even joked that the man in the footage must be an impersonator pretending to be the famous actor. Of course, there's no evidence to support any of these claims. Changes in appearance over time are completely normal, especially for someone who has spent decades in the public eye. Lighting, camera angles, hairstyle changes, and the natural aging process can all make someone look very different from how audiences remember them from films made many years ago. Still, the internet often reacts quickly to any unusual or unexpected moment involving celebrities, and speculation spread rapidly. At the same time, many fans quickly came to Carrey's defense. Supporters pointed out that he looked very similar to how he appeared during another recent public event, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony in late 2025. They argued that the online reactions were exaggerated and that people simply weren't used to seeing him in public anymore. One fan commented online that people should leave the man alone, while another praised him as an absolute legend whose tribute to his father during the speech was genuinely touching. The debate highlights an interesting reality of modern celebrity culture. When a famous figure spends years away from the spotlight, audiences often remember them exactly as they appeared during their most famous roles. When they eventually reappear, the difference between memory and reality can feel surprising. For Jim Carrey, stepping away from the public eye has been a deliberate choice. According to sources cited by entertainment outlets, the actor has increasingly preferred a quiet and private lifestyle, far from the pressures of Hollywood. Reports suggest he spends much of his time in Hawaii, particularly on the island of Maui, where he owns a home in the coastal area of Makena. Life there is very different from the fast-paced world of film studios and celebrity events. The peaceful environment of Maui offers privacy, natural beauty, and a slower rhythm of life, something that many celebrities eventually seek after years of constant public attention. Interestingly, Carrey is not the only famous resident of the island. Well-known figures such as Clint Eastwood and Steven Tyler are also known to spend time there. According to insiders quoted by entertainment media, Carrey has become something of a recluse in recent years. Reports claim he prefers staying off the grid, sometimes using alternative names and focusing on personal interests rather than professional projects. Friends and observers say that he has grown tired of the modern film industry and no longer feels the same passion for acting that once drove his career. Despite this retreat from Hollywood, offers for film roles apparently still arrive regularly. Sources say the actor receives several film offers every year, sometimes with salaries in the range of $5 to $6 million. Yet he consistently declines them. For Carrey, the motivation to act is no longer about money or fame. Instead, he appears to value personal freedom and creativity more than the demands of blockbuster filmmaking. The actor himself has hinted at similar feelings in past interviews. He has spoken about the importance of living authentically and not feeling trapped by expectations from the entertainment industry. For someone who spent decades performing at the highest level of global fame, stepping away from that environment can be both liberating and necessary. Another factor that significantly affected Carrey's life and career was a tragic personal event. In 2015, his former girlfriend, Irish makeup artist Katrina White, died from a drug overdose in what authorities ruled a suicide. The situation became highly publicized and emotionally complicated. The tragedy occurred shortly after the couple had ended their relationship for the second time, and it triggered legal disputes and intense media attention. Although Carrey denied all accusations made against him and was ultimately cleared in a wrongful death case, the controversy had a noticeable impact on his public image at the time. The intense media scrutiny surrounding the tragedy coincided with a difficult period in his film career. Two movies released around that time, Dark Crimes and The Bad Batch, performed poorly at the box office and received weak reviews from critics. In the years that followed, Carrey appeared less frequently in films. One of his most visible recent roles was playing the villain Dr. Robotnik in the popular Sonic the Hedgehog movie series. Interestingly, the actor once joked that the role was largely motivated for financial reasons, rather than a full return to Hollywood enthusiasm. Apart from those films, his most notable recent acting project was the television series Kidding, which aired until 2020. This show allowed him to explore more dramatic and emotional storytelling, but after it ended, he again withdrew from regular acting work. Today, it appears that Jim Carrey is primarily focused on living a peaceful life away from constant public attention. According to people familiar with his lifestyle, he spends his time painting, reflecting on life, and enjoying the calm environment of the Hawaiian Islands. Some reports even claim he has considered moving to an even more remote location, somewhere in Europe, possibly in Greece or the Mediterranean, where he could remain largely anonymous. For fans who grew up watching his unforgettable performances, this quieter chapter of his life may feel surprising, but for the actor himself, it seems to be a conscious decision to prioritize personal well-being over fame.
Whether or not Jim Carrey ever returns to acting in a major way remains uncertain. Insiders suggest that he would only consider another film if he truly needed the money, or if a project genuinely inspired him. Otherwise, the man who once dominated the comedy box office may continue enjoying life far from movie sets and flashing cameras. What is clear, however, is that his legacy in cinema is already firmly secured. Few actors have left such a distinctive mark on comedy and popular culture. From outrageous characters to deeply emotional performances, Jim Carrey's career has influenced generations of performers and entertained millions of people around the world. And sometimes, as this recent red carpet moment shows, even a short public appearance by a legendary actor can spark a global conversation. That's all for today's story on Newzly News. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the latest celebrity headlines, make sure to stay tuned for more stories from the world of entertainment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.